All right, so now typically I would normally do the design totally in Coreldraw, but with the power of AI, with the power of AI, we can actually go to Bing and see if Bing can create something in seconds for us. Okay.
Okay. So what I need to do, I'm taking notes too.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen. All right, and we're going to go to Bing, Bing.com.
So do I open this up in it? Okay, hold on. You say okay.
I mean, you can open it up on your in the one that you're using, not the one you're taking notes from.
Okay, so the one that I'm using for the class, I got the Coreldraw and the Wizard software.
Okay, you can minimize that for right now, and then open up Google or your Microsoft Edge, and then go to Bing.com. You know what I mean?
Okay, So is it Bing Chat with GPT-4?
Nope, just go to Bing.com.
Okay.
And once you're on Bing.com,
do it supposed to look like this? Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
So when you get there, it's going to originally look like this.
Okay, it did.
And then you hit the chat.
Okay.
When you go to chat, it'll come up like this.
Okay, that's where I'm at. Create.
All right. And what I got selected is choose a conversation style for creative. You see it right here?
Mine doesn't. When I went there, mine don't come up like that. It got the Copilot, and then I see the Microsoft, the search, and the chat.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And when I click on chat, this is what comes up.
Okay, so yours is a little bit different. So okay. Okay, so it's not asking you to choose a conversation style at the bottom?
No.
When you slide down, because it looked like your screen had.
Okay, I got that right there.
So if you scroll down, it doesn't say choose a conversation style.
Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry. No.
Okay. So we'll just start right here. For whatever reason, did you open it up in Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome?
In Edge, I did. Should I go into should I do Chrome or Edge?
No. Okay, so Microsoft Bing is a product of Microsoft. So if you open it up in Microsoft Edge, your screen is going to look a little different than mine.
Okay.
I'm using Google Chrome. I'm a Google Chrome.
Me too. So should I open it in Google Chrome?
I'll wait.
Okay.
They say that when you open it up in Microsoft Edge, that the features are better. But I'm a Chrome guy at heart, so I just love the features of Chrome and how it works and operates.
Yeah, I normally use Chrome too, so. Okay, so I got Chrome up. Okay, so I got to the one with the swans.
Okay.
It's going through the little toolbar here, asking the Python script, binary search.
So I used to use regular Google when I wanted information about something, when I wanted to find out about something. I
Mm-hmm.
primarily use Bing now because Bing will give you a layout and a guideline for whatever you pretty much asking for.
Okay, so you say I hit chat, right?
Right?
Okay, so it came up with that, and then now I see where it says choose a conversation style.
Right? I got it on more creative.
Okay, more creative.
Or what we're gonna ask Bing is when you want to create graphics to use for rhinestones, we're gonna say, please create me a vector style line graphic for a dance team named what's the dance team?
Purple rays.
Purple. We're gonna put this in capital. Purple rays. We're gonna leave it like that. Please create me a vector style line graphic. We're gonna even put logo, a line graphic logo for a dance team named Purple Rays. We're gonna hit submit. We're gonna let Bing do its thing and see if it comes up with something creative for us. Typically takes about 20, 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm just trying to write what you put there. You say, please, let me write that down.
Please create me a vector graphic, a vector
Graphic.
style line graphic logo for a dance team named Purple Rays.
But you know, I just really want
I know you really want text,
the
right?
word purple rays.
I got you. I got you.
Correct.
But
Okay, okay.
this is pretty much what it came up with. Nice,
Uh-huh.
quick, and simple. It gave us 3 designs in 35 seconds. These designs are nowhere to be found because Bing just created them.
Oh, okay.
I
So is
don't.
this sort of like AI?
This is AI, correct?
Okay, you teach that too?
I do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take a class in that because this is gonna be my year right here. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm putting back into myself. So this is my first, this is what I really want to do here, but I do want to get into AI.
We're gonna say, can you please add the text purple rays and the characters are young black African American women. Boom. Let's see if it gives us a little more urban vibe to our graphic. I just wanted to show you this first.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, I start off most of my designs this way because if not, uh, the design process can take 30, 35 minutes at times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to come up with something creative, mixing and matching elements. Oh, see, look at that.
Oh, that's
OMG.
nice. Yeah, that is nice.
Purple
Yeah,
rays.
that's, see, I really like, you see, I like how that I like how that is with the rays going behind it.
So I'm gonna download all of these because those are phenomenal. And then let's jump into
So
let's jump
basically, you're
in.
just gonna put what you want. Like if you want dance or soccer or cheer, you
Right.
put that in there. Like you put young black African American women. If I was doing soccer, I would put name Purple Rays for soccer, or for cheer, I will put, can you please add the text purple rays?
Right. Create me the key is vector graphic line art, because it will give you those lines that you need for when we drag it over to Coreldraw, we can add color to it and change the color. Easy.
Okay, so I'm gonna put, can you please add the text purple rays line art? Oh, create me a vector.
Yep. That's what I just said right here. Create me a vector graphic line art for the text, purple rays. Now we're just doing text, and let's see if it just gives us just the text. And if not, we'll just jump right into Corel and create it. But I like using.
But I like what you're doing right there. I can't wait to get into that.
It it makes it so much easy to create multiple images to use for your for the next part. Uh oh.
Oh my God, I like that. That is nice.
Phenomenal, right? Now right here, that's not
Oh,
bad.
I like. Oh, that's beautiful. Which one was the one you did before? Oh,
This
okay.
let me see, hold on. What I did before was, can you please add the text purple rays and the characters are young black African American women.
No, the one you just did that just
I just said vector
put
graphic
up the
line
purple
art.
rays. I liked that.
Now this one isn't bad right here, but you can't really make out rays. So
Yeah.
with AI, sometimes they mess the text up.
Mm-hmm.
So then I would say um the correct spelling for the name is purple rays. So a lot of people, they like to use prompts. I like to start with a prompt and then talk to Chat GPT as this is my personal assistant. You know what I mean? So I'll start with my prompt and then I'll be like, well, as you can see down here, it's already giving you multiple things which you can use. Can you add some more details to the logo? I like it. Can I have a high resolution version? So I started using these prompts down here as okay, so I can just pretty much talk to her and she'll give me what I want. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let me just copy this here and paste it again. Hold on. I didn't copy it. My bad. Copy this. Boom. Paste it here. Now let me paste.
Now, when I went in to do it and I hit the button to create, it said, please sign in to create image. Do I need to create a logo? I'm gonna sign in.
Yes, you got to sign in with your Google ID.
My email, my Google email.
Yes, correct. While you're doing that, I'm just creating.
Okay, yeah, I'm just getting this in. See, click the arrows to sum the dice and match the numbers on the left, 1 of 5. Oh yeah, I needed that one. Thank you, baby girl. Okay. No, baby, your money is put up.
There we go. Got it. Got it.
Oh, I like that. Oh my God, I like that.
That's gorgeous. This one is gorgeous.
I like that one. Put that back.
Now we can fix the text, but I just want it. Ooh. OMG.
That's cute too. Go put that back.
I'm just going to download all of these. All right. Now I'm going to move to Coreldraw. Because what we can do now, so I'm going to just start with text.
Okay, should I go to that now, to what you own?
If you would like to follow along that way, that's totally up to you. You were still working on your Bing?
All right, let me find where I was trying to, it's telling me to create the account.
Okay.
So 6 and 5 is 11. Okay, I got one more. That's good. Let me see.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so I done verified the account with Bing.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. It's just okay. I'm where you at now on there.
Okay. So what I did was I just pretty much came over here to my text tool. Clicked on my
where?
text tool over here on the left.
And this is to create a image. I mean to create
The
okay,
text for purple rays.
so go to the left and you say okay, so I'm going to click on what, the A?
The A for the text tool.
Okay.
And then click anywhere on the screen. It'll bring up the flashing line.
Okay.
I hit my caps lock and I typed in purple.
Okay.
Once it comes up, you can pretty much drag the handle here, the bottom right handle, and you can make it bigger.
Okay.
So every object that you pretty much click on will have these 6 handles around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this one has 8.
Okay.
When I click on it, the handles pop up on the side. With the handles, you can enlarge it from the corner here. You can flatten it from the top here. Or you can make it thinner from the side here. So those are your handles. Your handles allow you to pretty much resize your text right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just delete this one. We're going to hit text again, and we're going to type in RAYS, raise. Let's go ahead and resize that as well. And what I would like to do is deselect the text tool by clicking on the pick tool on the top left of the toolbar. So now you have them both. You have your two texts, your purple and your raise.
Okay.
What I like to do is highlight them both or select them both by drawing a rectangle around them. Then we can open up our font manager in the TRW Stone Wizard by clicking on this double arrow right here in the top left.
Okay.
Now you may not have as many fonts as I do. What I
I
do,
don't see that vinyl group. I don't see that.
what you mean?
You see how yours, when you got Design Wizard 5.0,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
yours says vinyl group export.
oh,
I
I'm
don't have
sorry.
that.
Oh, that's because I was on this. That was another screen. So
Oh, okay.
we'll pretty much go to the edit tab. Should be the top left tab or bottom left tab up here on the tabs.
Okay, I do see edit. So do I click edit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. When you click on edit, that brings you to the edit tab. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 tabs, right? We have the magic tab, the templates tab, design prep, magic weed, export, edit, place and fill, text effects, mockups, and M creator.
Okay.
All right. I only use the edit tab, the place and fill tab, the templates tab, and the mockups tab. So what's that? 1, 2, 3. I only use 4 out of the 10. Well, 5, because I use the export tab as well. So I only use 5 out of the 10 tabs to create what I create.
Now
So
let me ask you a question.
okay.
So I'm doing this free trial for 30 days
Right,
because I want to make sure I don't want to just throw money away because my son already done told me I need to stop buying stuff and I ain't using it. So
right.
that's why I'm gonna do the this trial just to make sure that I am certain that, you know, before I spend this money. Is this a good software? Do you recommend this software?
Oh, this is the best software when it comes to rhinestones. They
Okay.
have Silhouette Studio, I believe, Business Edition.
It's on
That's like
there. Put it to make you some.
$150.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah,
Uh,
see, I went and brought a solo because somebody told me they do the rhinestones and it cut better and all that. So I went and bought that. I ain't even used it yet. It's sitting over there. I just like you. I bought the silhouette and I didn't like that. So I gave it to my niece, but I got like 2 Cricuts. I got like a maker and a regular one. And then I bought the solo. But then I
the Cricut, the
see, like
Cricut.
I've been like following your page and I see you do a lot of your work in this here.
Okay, so all the work that I do in Coreldraw can easily be exported out as an SVG and used with Cricut, or used with Silhouette, or used with any vinyl cutter.
Okay. Because I have the Cricut maker. I had a Cricut, whatever, and the Cricut maker 3. And then I have the solo.
Okay, so from what I hear, Cricut is easier. Their ecosystem is easier to work with as far as uploading the designs and being able to cut them out easy. I have a Cricut as well, and I learned how to use a Cricut only to help people to use the files. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to use Silhouette software at all, but I'm pretty familiar with Cricut software and how to work it.
Okay.
But this software, in terms of designing for rhinestones, runs circles around Silhouette and Cricut as far as designing goes. So I would design it
Okay.
here and then open up design space and just upload the designs directly in there and cut them.
Okay.
So I don't know how to design with design space. I don't know how to design with
So
Silhouette
you design
Studio.
strictly out of Coreldraw, and then you just send it over there.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
So
Okay. All
let's
right.
so you can see how easy it is. We got our
Okay.
purple rays.
Okay.
What I do is to find all your fonts, you're going to go to thefont.com.
And these fonts that you I'm just taking notes, and then I go back and play around with it. So I
Okay,
go to defonts.com. Now when I go to
thefont.com.
here, okay, so is this like when I download these different fonts for my Cricut, is they going into Coreldraw?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So all of the fonts that you download on your computer will be able to be used by any software that you have on your computer.
Okay.
So let's just say we like this beautiful Barbies here. We're going to hit download. It's going to go directly to your downloads. I'm just going to download a couple of them. I'm going to download this Milk Mango.
Okay.
Download this one.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that Milk Mango.
When we go to our download folder, they'll pop up in our downloads like such. We'll just open them up. And as soon as you double click on them and open them up, you can just install.
Okay.
I installed that one. That one was called Beautiful Barbies. Let's install Milk Mango. Install. Let's install Beneath. Install. So when we go to our Corel, BEAU. When we go to find fonts right here in the middle, you can just type in the font name and it comes up down here. There's Beautiful Barbies. So I'm going to
It's down at
highlight
the
all.
bottom.
Yep. I'm going to highlight
Okay.
this. I'm going to click on Beautiful Barbies. All right. It brought it up in all caps. So
I
up
like
here,
the
we're going,
mango.
huh?
I like the mango one. Do the mango
Okay.
one.
Okay. Let's go to Milk
Milk
Mango.
mango.
Boom.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yes.
That is it.
All right. So we're going to highlight them both. And I'm going to hit C.
Milk mango.
When I hit C, it basically centered them both.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How did you get the size like that? You just picked a random size?
No, I just highlighted it like this. And then it brought up the nodes on the end. And then I just dragged it from the corner. I can size it up or size it down
Okay.
by using that corner. You should see the arrow. The arrow will turn into a diagonal arrow.
Okay.
All right, so up here at the top left, that's your size. The first one is the width, and the next one is the height. So right now, it's 8.457 inches by 4.172. And I know that because when I highlight it, it pops up there. It shows
Okay.
me the size dimensions of my purple rays. Now, what I would do is I'm just grabbing my rectangle tool, and I'm going to make a rectangle at the top like so. We're going to change it black. The reason I'm doing that, I just think it adds a little more definition to the design, because we're going to put one up top, and then we're going to hold control, grab it, right click, and make a copy like so. So all I did to do that was I clicked on it, I held control, I dragged it, and I right click to make a copy.
So that's how you make a copy. So you click on it.
Yeah, you click on it, you hold control, you drag it, and you right click to make a copy. It's sort of like a quick copy because you can always hit Control C and then Control V. You know what I mean? For copy and paste. And I just clicked on one, and right here, as soon as you click on it, up here in the top toolbar, you get like the rounded corner. I'm going to round the corner of this just by, let's see here. As you cut it up a little bit, as you can see, the corner is round.
Okay.
I got it on 0.24. And I like them round like that. That looks better. I'm just going to delete this one and just copy that one in this place. Because now the round edges match the round curve of the purple rays. All right. What size jerseys are these going on? Are they for kids?
Yeah.
So right now is when I would grab a ruler and I would measure the size of the garment that is going on so that I can know.
I'm gonna put it on the sweatshirt. You know, the black sweatshirt. Well, it's gonna be a black sweatshirt.
Okay. But you would want to know like the width so that it doesn't end up under the underarms. You know what I'm saying? So you would do the width. You would I typically grab a ruler, grab the garment, and I hold the ruler up to the garment to see like, okay, it's 8.4 or 8.5 inches too wide, or is it perfect? You know what I mean? So that would be the determining factor to what size you would start with when you make your design.
So I take the ruler. When I measure this, because I'm following you. I have it up on my computer, but I'm more of a visual learner. So I'm watching you and I'm taking notes, and then I go back and apply myself. I'm just a visual learner like that. So I take the ruler. I'm gonna measure the shirt across how far I want it to go, and then the height how far I want it to go.
No, only just measure the width. Because okay, the height will be determined by whatever the design is. You know what I'm saying? Like if we measure the width, that's all we have to measure, because we know for a fact right now, just looking at it, that this design is not taller than it is in width. It's 8.4 this way and 5.6 in height. So only time that would matter if we had a design that was like this. You know what I mean? That way we will want to measure the width and the height to make sure it's not too long for the garment.
Okay, gotcha.
As long as we measure left to right, that should give us our room to say that it's going to fit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Gotcha.
Because we know, I mean, unless it's a halter top, you know what I mean? We know that
this. I'm putting these on a sweatshirt.
Right.
I'm gonna put these on the back of a sweatshirt.
No, I'm only saying this for reference purposes. Unless it's a halter top, we know there's no shirt that's that short. You know what I mean?
Okay.
As far as from top to bottom, like we know, if something like this could go on a halter. Hold on, give me just a second. My apologies.
That's okay.
Baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. I didn't answer the phone because I'm on a training. You call right back. So
I'm sorry. I didn't know that, baby.
okay, I just message me, okay?
Okay, baby.
All right, baby.
Love you.
Love you too. But she would have just kept calling back to back to back. Like, what
She
is
like
this
me. I do
doing?
that too.
Like,
I do that too. So I understand. I ain't even mad at her.
all right. No. So most typical shirts are looking at the shirt I have on, we know the width is shorter than the height. You know what I mean? The width is always going to
Correct.
be shorter than the height because shirts are long and then the width is left to right. So we
Correct.
know that. So unless we're putting this on a halter top, we know that as long as we measure and make sure that the width doesn't go up under the underarms, that the height is going to fit perfect, just like that. You know what I mean?
Correct. Okay.
All right. So do you know what size garment is going on? A kid's medium, a kid's large?
It's gonna go on a kid's medium and a kid's large.
Okay. So a kid's medium and a kid's large. I'm just guesstimating. If we make it about 7.5 inches across, it won't be too big. You know what I mean? But that's where the measuring comes in at. You'll grab that kid's medium and large sweatshirt, you'll hold up the ruler, and you'll be like, okay, 7.5 looks
Measure the
about
width.
great, or 6, you know what I mean? That's where we will size that garment.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna keep it at 7.5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just general reference in my mind. So
Now
now we're ready for the
is this whole thing gonna be rhinestones, or
yes,
can I do it rhinestones and vinyl?
you can do both.
That's what I want because I want it to pop.
We're gonna do both so that I can show you the difference between both. Okay?
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'm just grab the whole thing and I'm gonna make a copy so that we can do both. So the first one, we click on it. We want to make sure that it's welded together. So we click weld.
Click weld.
That
Okay.
weld is up here on
The
if you
top
have
bar.
2018 or 2021, it should populate. Okay, let me slow down. When you don't have anything selected,
Okay.
this bar right here will be grayed out for the most part. Only thing you can do is wireframe, enhanced view, start a new document. You can't pretty
So
much
you
do
have to
anything.
click on the image in order to bring up that weld.
Right. When you
And what
click
is the weld doing?
when you click on it, that whole line changes. Watch. Boom. Now it opens up and it lets you know what you can do with this purple that we have selected.
Okay.
So I just went up to here and I welded it. I'm gonna click on the raise and I'm gonna weld that as well. Boom. So now they're both welded. What I can do now is click on the purple, hold shift, click on the raise, and actually weld them together. Now everything is all welded together. If I click on purple, raise will move too. Great. I'm gonna Control Z and put it right back in place.
And how did you do those together again?
I clicked on
So how
one.
did you weld?
I clicked on one. I held shift and click on raise and then weld them together.
So I'm gonna click on purple. I'm gonna hold it and hit shift and then click on raise.
Yes.
And then hit the weld.
Weld. Weld.
So click on the hold.
Or you want to click
And the
on
shift
purple.
button.
Yeah, and then hold shift and then click on raise.
So click on purple and then hold shift and then click raise.
Right. So
All right.
shift is basically the tool to combine items together. So you'll click on one object, you'll hold shift, click on the next object, and then that pretty much lets you select those two objects at the same time and move them at once. So shift is like a grouper. You only use shift if you're trying to select multiple things at one time.
To weld together.
You may not be welding them. You may just be selecting them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You may just be grabbing the items, moving them to select them, and you might not want to weld them. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So shift is used
Okay.
to group items together to move or do whatever you're gonna do with it. Because there's multiple things. You can weld, you can combine, you can do a lot with two items together. So I don't wanna get too advanced. I just want to try to keep
Right. Yeah, I just want to be simple right now. I'll be coming back for a second round, but
you want to keep that in mind. You're gonna use shift. Like,
group together.
yes. So if I
Okay.
wanted to select this top one and this top one, I'm gonna click on this one, hold shift, click on this one, and now I can move those two together. So that's what shift is for.
Okay.
We're gonna use it in multiple ways, but I want you to get that in your mind that when you hold shift, that means you're trying to select, boom, boom, I want this, and this. You know what I'm saying? That's what shift is for.
Okay.
Because shift and control are the two buttons you're going to use the most. Control allows you to click on this, hold control, and then you can move it left or right. You can only move it left or right, or up and down on that same pretty much axis.
Okay.
If you don't hold control, then you can move it freely, like so.
Oh, okay.
Holding control lets you move it on that same axis or that same line, left to right, or on that same line, up and down. That way you don't lose your placement. Okay?
All righty.
All right. I had to show you those two because when you jump in there and start playing with it on your own, you're going to use those a lot to move stuff around when you're doing your designs. All right. So now that we know that, let's get to rhinestoning. We're going to click on our purple rays. It's all together, and we know it's all together because when we change the color, it changes all together. I just deselected it so that I can click on this purple. I go to my place and field tab, and your place and field tab, this is where you will set it up to add your rhinestones. So we want the rhinestones inside.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back right quick.
All
So
right.
when you select purple rays, let's go back to that beginning where we select.
Okay. So I select purple rays.
That.
And
when you change it to blue.
I just changed it to blue.
So when you select it, you just clicked on it, right?
I just clicked on it because we already welded it together.
Okay.
So because we already welded it together, purple and rays are both welded together already.
Okay.
So I just clicked on it and I changed the color. I only changed the color so that I know I can confirm with myself that it's together. Like say I might have got up and went to go do something. When I come back and I click on it, they are together. Like, you know what I mean? So I always change the color multiple times just to make sure that whatever I welded together is actually welded together. So I'll change the color to confirm with my mind.
Because if it wouldn't, it'd be like the black and the brown.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So now inside of our place and field tag, we're going to set it up for stones, which means that we want the stones on the inside. We want to make sure that we click on add stones. And then,
Okay, wait a minute. So after you click to change the color, then what did you do? Because I was writing. I'm sorry.
okay, when I clicked on change the color, I came over here to Design Wizard and I went to my place and fill tab.
Okay, place and fill. Okay.
Place and fill
Okay.
tab. Inside the Design Wizard 5.0 Pro.
Place and fill, right?
Yeah.
Right. I see that place and fill tab. Okay.
All right. Inside the place and fill tab, we get our parameters to set up for our stones. So I got it on inside, add stones. I got it on one island. The space is 0.02. You don't have to write this down because for the most part, it should always be set up like this.
Okay.
The only
But
thing
I just got to make sure it's inside, outside, add stone, whatever that is, right?
Right. You just want to make sure, yeah, that's the main part. You want to make sure that you're putting the stones on the inside or if you're putting them on the outside. And you want to make sure that add stones is selected.
Okay.
Now our contour spacing, this is what you always want to be on 0.075.
That's the spacing?
Yes. The contour spacing is always supposed to be on 0.075 for the rhinestones to sit directly inside of the object.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to change it to purple. I'm going to click on purple rays and I'm going to hit island fill. Once I hit island fill, I'm going to hit clear the path. And then I'm going to hit merge overlapping stones. So you always, if you hit path fill, hatch fill, island fill, or offset fill, you always want to hit hatch fill, clear the paths down here, and then merge overlapping stones. It's always a 3-part step. So you always want to hatch fill, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Or
All right.
island fill, clear the path, merge overlapping stones.
So whatever I pick, so say for instance, when I go in and I hit the island, you said islands.
Right?
So
You hit the island first.
Island fill. So I'm gonna once I go and I click on the image, hit the island first.
Yep.
And then you said something about hatch fill.
Yeah. So these 4 right here in the center, these are your 4 different types of fills. I only primarily use hatch fill or island fill. I don't even use the other 2.
Okay.
So you'll hit one or the other, but then you'll also hit clear the path.
Okay.
And then merge overlapping stones.
Okay, clear the path. Okay, you say clear the path, right?
Yes, correct.
Let me make my little sign there. So once I hit that, then I hit what? The merge?
Merge overlapping stones.
And that's the 2 little zeros right there, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this this brown, and I'm going to change it white so that we can see our purple stones.
So then you're going to click the brown, or click whatever color it is.
Yeah, and I only changed it white so that I can see the purple. I mean, I could have changed it blue and we could have still saw the purple, but I only changed it so that we can see the stones.
Okay.
Now that's not bad. You know what I mean? It came out. Let me change it back white so we can see it. That's not bad. You know, it got the purple rays in the bubble font of the milk mango. Now, let me change it back to blue so we can see it. We got a couple of places in here that we need to fix. Like whatever happened right here on this P. We can just grab this stone and slide it right back into place. Boom.
Oh.
Right here on this R, we can grab this stone here, slide it back into place. Boom. Also, again, on this P here, let's do that. Slide that back into place. The corner of the E here. Boom. I think that's it. Now, right here, that's those stones right there are kind of close. So I just grab one and slide it down just a little bit. Now, that, for the most part, looks good. It has, well, we can fix this E here. Looks like we can add a stone right here. Boom. And all I did was grabbed it, dragged it, and right-click to make a copy. Actually, we're going to click right here on this stone. We're going to hold shift, and we're going to click on the rest of those stones all the way to the edge here. And then I'm going to hit right here, replace stones to make the spacing equal. Boom. And then it just pretty much, it drew them closer together. And I'm going to add one stone like so. Boom. I'm going to hold shift and clear the path from the selected objects. Boom. So now that we've filled out that E right here, these stones are touching here. I'm just going to click on one, hold shift, click on the rest of the ones in that row, and then I'm going to hit this equal spacing to make the spacing equal so that they're not touching. And then I just shift and clear the path from the selected objects to remove that line that was in there. So we see that line, hold shift, and clear the path. Boom. That is looking good. What I probably would do is I'll drag this circle down just a tad bit here, and I'll make another one right here to close off that piece. Boom. Instead of doing the same thing to the other P, I'll just highlight all of this and delete it, and then highlight all of this, and then just copy it over there.
Okay.
So you want to remember that when it comes to doing text, you can do one letter at a time, because then you can just copy and paste. Like if that P, we can use that again. That R, well, we can't use that R for this R because they're a different size. But if there was another R that size, why
Correct.
do the R when you can just copy and paste? You know what I mean?
Correct.
I'm going to fix this U because it's kind of tight right here. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm just going to shift and select all of these around this curve here. And then I'm going to equal space them. And then I'm going to remove a stone. I'm going to remove one more stone. And there we go. It pretty much.
So the arrow button there, the down button, remove the up, replace.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So now I'm going to click here on that top line. I'm going to hold shift, click on the bottom line, and I'm going to weld those two together. And then I'm going to just click on my island field over here. And it just pretty much puts stones around that line. Let's clear the path and merge overlapping stones. So there we have it. We have purple rays, and that's all rhinestones. So we click on it and we did a mock-up and we put it on a shirt, a woman's, let's go scoop neck, and we hit simulate stones. There. I'm just going to take away the color because we're not using vinyl on this one. Let's say we put it on a black top. And there it is. Purple rays in your rhinestones. All right. Now let's make it pop. So what we'll do now is let's weld these two together. So I clicked on one, clicked on the other. Well, clicked on one, hold shift, click on the other, weld them together. Now we want to go to our place and field tab and add an outline to it. So the contour spacing at 0.075, that's not bad. We're just going to deselect add stones, and we're going to select outside, and then leave everything else the same. So we want one island. Contour spacing is 0.075. Let's hit island fill. And there we have our island. We're going to make it purple. Well, let's make it blue so we can see it.
So basically, the only thing you did on there is just remove the stones.
You just remove the stones. So I
Okay.
basically, your place and fill tab can be used to create outlines, can be used to create stones, can be used to create stone effects. So without selecting stones, the contour spacing now added this outline for us. I'm going to click on the outline and deselect the hairline by right clicking on this X up here. And it basically got rid of that outline that was, if I right click on it, you see the outline came back up.
I see, yeah,
So I right click to get rid of that. When I first got started, that extra line right there was confusing me because I was like, what is that? So I like to get rid of it so I don't see it by right clicking on this X up here. Now, you got to remember, every time you make a contour outline, all it does is it makes that size bigger, but then it places it as a layer on the bottom. So as you can see, when we move this black over the blue, as you can see, we have our purple rays underneath, but it's not ready for stones yet, because now we got to click the black, hold shift, click the blue, and we got to trim it up here. Boom. What that did was it cookie cut it. So now we have our area where we're going to lay our stones, and then we also have our outline. So now up here we did an island fill. Down here we'll do a hatch fill. So I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click on hatch fill. We forgot something. What did we forget?
You forgot to hit the hold on, let me go to my notes. You forgot to hit the clear path, right?
We forgot to hit the add stones button. So right here.
Oh, because you're doing add stones. Okay.
Yep. And we got to make sure that they're going on the inside of this black.
Right. So you're going to hit the inside, and then you're going to hit add stones, and then you're going to change your, no, add stones, and then you're going to go down.
You got it? And we're going to hatch fill
to the little clear path, and then you're going to hatch it. You're going to merge the overlap stones.
Gotcha. So we hit hatch fill.
Okay.
Clear the path, merge overlapping stones.
And then you got to click the image.
Huh?
And then you go click the image color to show stones, right?
Right. Boom. So I just changed it to pink. And that's not bad. Let me move it closer up here to the other one. I'm just going to change the colors up here so that they match black. And then let's change all of these to pink. So here we have our island field. And down here we have our hatch field.
Okay.
Whichever one you choose is totally up to you. I like using one or the other based on the final look. So for me, this one looks better, the island field, but the hatch field can be fixed by simply moving a couple stones and adding a couple stones here like so. I'm just dragging and right clicking to make our copy. I'm gonna put one right here, one right here. All right, for this one, I'll probably start one right here, go across to here, and then I'm gonna equal space it and add 2 stones there. You know, just filling it up a little more.
And it's the hatch fill.
This is the hatch fill, correct.
Okay.
Just grabbing this stone and just placing one right there. Dragging that one over, placing another one right there. Holding shift, selecting that one. Replace the stones down here and just add in those 2 stones. I might even select those 2 stones and slide them up just a little bit off of there. So now the hatch fill is coming along even more because it didn't fill in this top line, but we're just going in there and just improvising and filling it in how we see it with our eye. And that's just simply just grabbing a stone, dragging it, and boom, making a copy. I'm gonna grab those 2. I select this one, hold shift, select that one and that one, and then equal space, and then add in 2 more stones like so.
And to fill in that space.
Fill in that space.
Oh.
So it's coming along here now. And I guess with about 10, 15 minutes more work, we can have this purple rays filled in to where it looks promising to the eye. I'm gonna just click on this one. I'm gonna slide it over just a little bit. Slide this one over just a little bit. That way I can try to get a stone in there. Boom. So primarily, most of my designs, I start with either a hatch fill or an island fill. Then I decide which one I like better, and then I do a little cleanup work. Remember, we had to clean up the P up here. You know, we had to fix the P, we had to fix the R, and I believe we had to fix the E. Down here, we did a hatch fill, and we could have left it like it was, you know what I mean? But as we can visually see, I can definitely tell that a stone can fit right there and right there. Looks like we can get a stone right here and right here. Boom. Looks like we can delete this stone. Boom. And I'm going to grab this one. Matter of fact, let's delete this stone here too. Because now I'm going to start here, hold shift. I'm going to work my way around to there. And then I'm going to equal space it and add a stone, right? Add 1 more stone. And then shift and clear the path to get rid of that line. Boom. We're going to do it again right here. As you can see, it looks kind of jank right there. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to even delete this one because we can see it's not even on that row. Boom. I'm going to start right here. And let's go ahead and close this row here. Boom. Let's add a stone. Perfect. Shift and clear the path. Now I'm going to use this row here to fix this row here. So let me delete this one. This one probably need to go in there just a little bit. And I'm going to start right there. That looks good. Hold shift. I'm going to work my way around. Matter of fact, let me deselect. I like to visually look at it and be like, this stone don't fit. It should go here. Now I'll start my curve around to make sure that they are equal space. And I don't even go all the way around. I just go around enough to where I grabbed enough stones, equal space, and then add a stone, maybe add another stone. That's perfect. Shift and clear the path. But now it looks kind of tight to me. I'll move this whole row closer to that edge. In doing so, I don't need this stone anymore. So I'll delete that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to equal space my stones around to get rid of that gap. So for the most part, what you'll be doing is you'll start with your text. You'll type out what you wanted to say in whatever font. You'll make sure that the pieces that you want welded together are welded together. Then you'll do either a hatch fill or an island fill. You'll get a starting point to start with, and then you'll use your shift or your control and your equal spacing to then manipulate the stones to get them to look how you see it now. So a lot of people may think like it's difficult, but once you get steps down in your mind on how to work each and every design, you'll attack each and every design the same way. You'll step back, you'll look at it, you'll decide, where do I want the stones to go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you'll do in your mind before you even start designing. All right. I'm gonna save this as purple rays. That way I can send it to you.
Now, how do you do, like, if I wanted to do like the outbursts? You know, did I say that right?
Yes, the outburst. Now that is down here in the scatter contour and the effects down here. I haven't played around with this much. So let's try it right now. I'm gonna click on it. Let's say we're going to do our decrease count by, let's go 10. And let's say we're do a fade by 4. I'm just randomly choosing numbers here.
Okay.
I clicked on scatter contour. Let's click on it. We're going to do on the outside, add stone. And let's do patch fill. Okay, that's not quite it. Hold on, let's see here. Decrease count by, maybe this be 4 and this should be 10. All right, let me try a different object. Hold on. I haven't played around with the scatter contour that much.
Okay.
So let's try it like this. Okay. Boom. And let's do a hatch fill. Okay, so that's not it. Let me try it one more time, and if not, we'll have to retry that at a later date once I actually go in there and I perfect that process.
Okay.
Because me personally, what I would do is island fill. Oh. Okay. See, I would do it like that. And then I would change my contour spacing to a 0.2. And then I'll do it again. Hold on. Let's probably do it 0.3. Then I'll do it again like so. Boom. Clear the path.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Stone.
And I want that black to be the vinyl.
Right. And then I'll do it again. Probably I'll click on it again and probably do like a 0.5 this time. And then I'll do it island fill again. You know. So that's just my workaround on how to do like the scatter on the outside. Or we can also
Yeah, I like that.
okay, I think I just figured it out. Or we could also do like 5 islands here and then hit the island fill. Oh, see, okay, see. Okay, all right, I got it. Wait a minute, here we go. Ha.
You is awesome.
So I think it was 10 here and then 4 here. And let's try it again. We're gonna do 5 islands. The contour spacing.
So what does the island mean? What does that mean when you're saying 5 islands?
Okay, so islands is the best way I can
Is it
describe
layers?
it. It's layers, but it's all right. So this is one island, right?
Uh-huh.
This will be another island.
Okay.
Boom. And then this will be,
So this basically how many islands you put is basically how far the stones will go out.
how many rows?
How
Pretty
many
much.
rows?
How many
Okay.
rows of contour you'll get.
Okay.
So we got it on 5. Now let's hit our island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones.
Daddy gone?
So it's giving us our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands. But hold on. So let me do, I think I got my decrease count up too high. Let's do just 3 here and then 4. And now let's try it. Okay, see, I need to play with it some more. It's giving us our islands, but they're making them too far apart. All right. I want to get this right real quick. I really do. And I was
don't even
playing
wanna go
around
to-
with it the other day.
Mhm.
Let's try scatter contour. And we're going to keep it simple. Let's go 2 here and 1 here. Island field. Okay, now it's giving it to us a little closer. Okay. I'm gonna play around with that. I really am. Let's do 1 and 1. I just want to see. Island field. So this is pretty much how I learned. I would go in there and I would just
Play around with it.
boom. Because wait a minute, this is all right, this isn't bad. Here we go. Clear the pad, merge over. Let's go. Select. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And that one. And now I'm just going to highlight all of this. Clear the paths and merge overlapping stones. So that's not bad, but we still need to play around with it. Because what I would just do is I wouldn't play with these at all. I would just leave that at 0, leave that at 0, put like 4 islands there, and then do my island fill. And I'm gonna get 4 rows of islands around the purple ray. What did it do right there? Look what it did right there.
I see that.
Okay, so let's go 1, island fill. What did I change here? Hold on, let's see here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close down the wizard. And I'm gonna open it back up because then it has all of my presets for anything I might have changed. It'll go back to default. I'm gonna highlight all of this.
See what I was doing last time, I was up to 2 o'clock trying to download this. And I ended up just taking it to my computer guy. But you have to have Coreldraw open to run the TRW software.
Yes, you do.
I didn't know that. I was up to like 2 o'clock and I'm like, I don't know why this ain't working. I got on my other laptop, it wasn't working. I got on my desktop, it wasn't working. I say, oh my goodness. And then I went to my computer guy and I was like, I'm trying to download this. And he went in and he was doing something and watching something. He said, oh, you got to have this to work this. And I was like, okay, now I know.
All right, there we go. All right, so I must have changed something because now there it is. All right, so all I did was click on it. I got 3 islands set up. My contour spacing 0.075. And I just basically did an island fill, clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. And now we have our purple rays. We'll highlight it. Let's mock it up. And let's say you wanted this to be like gray vinyl, the shirt to be purple, and the stones to actually be clear.
Right.
Me personally, I would do it like that.
Well, I was gonna do it on a black shirt.
Oh,
Say
okay,
that
that's
again.
better.
Yeah, I was gonna do a black shirt with the purple glitter vinyl and then the white, the clear stones.
And there it is right there.
Oh, that
And
looks so cute.
we can even show the glitter representation in the software by clicking on this
Oh,
arrow up here.
uh-huh.
It brings up all the different types of vinyl as you
I
can see.
see.
I just clicked on glitter, changed
Yeah, I
the
see that.
purple glitter.
I see the glitter vinyl. Yes, yes. Oh man,
As
that's
you're
hot.
sending this to your customer, you can click on add bling here, and then you can just add a few little blings on there just so they can tell that it is in fact rhinestones.
Uh-huh.
Boom, and then deselect it. And now that's pretty much ready to send to your customer as a mock-up or as proof that the design is
Okay,
ready
I'm
to
gonna have to play
go.
with this. Now I done volunteered to work. I done volunteered to work tomorrow. I don't even want to work.
Now, real quick, you can hit. Let's go back here. I'm gonna just delete this one, move this one up. When you highlight it all, you can go to your templates tab and then hit vinyl overcut, stone 2+ cut. Boom. And now you have
Say
your,
that again now.
you highlight the entire design. You highlight the entire design.
Okay.
You come to your templates tab. And then I like to right click on vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut. And it pretty much breaks it up. Here you have your vinyl cut right here, which is already mirrored for you. And then you have your rhinestone cut right here.
Okay. And then I cut that on the blue stuff.
Correct.
Okay. And then the vinyl cut on the vinyl.
And vinyl, you'll cut on vinyl.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
so what I like to do is I like to highlight this and I like to export it as a purple raised text. Export that as an SVG. Boom. And then you'll open up your Cricut. I haven't opened up Cricut in a minute, so it might ask me to update it.
Okay. Right. Yeah, because it just had some updates.
Okay. It's not updating for me. So what I gotta do is I gotta delete it and then go back and reinstall it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
And what stones is these? The 10
Yeah, I primarily work
SS
with
stones?
SSTs.
Huh?
I say I primarily work with SS10s.
Okay. Okay. Because that's what I had bought, so I didn't know.
Every time I want to use Cricut, I gotta go in here and do this.
Because you don't really use it a lot, so.
Correct.
So what cutter do you use?
I have a US cutter, a 24-inch vinyl cutter.
Okay. Now, do you only do rhinestones or you do other stuff too?
Uh, my goal was to do rhinestones. In order to do rhinestones, I had to learn vinyl as well. So now I do sublimation and rhinestones, vinyl and rhinestones, DTF and rhinestones, or print and cut and rhinestones.
Okay.
So I try to use whatever I can think of pretty much to create the image, and then use the rhinestones for the shine part.
Correct.
So a lot of designs, my first designs, they were vinyl outlines with rhinestones in the inside. Once I moved on to sublimation, I started working with
Yeah, because I
lighter
brought a
colored
couple of your
garments.
stuff off of Etsy.
Huh?
I said I brought a lot of your stuff off of Etsy. A
Yeah,
lot of your images off of Etsy.
oh, thank you, sweetheart. So
Especially
what I
the
started,
spiritual ones and stuff. Like your teddy bear game.
yeah,
Oh, that's my grandkids rock that. They rock
they
that
love
all
it,
day
don't
long.
they?
They was like, where you get that from? I even did my nieces, all of them jogging suits for Christmas. They was like, Auntie, I like this. Where you get that from?
So why I moved to
I was like, yep, y'all the
sublimation
teddy
was
bear game.
because I love doing the outlines, love doing the stones and the inside, but I wanted to put color on top of, I wanted to put rhinestones on top of color. So my left brain talked to my right brain and was like, oh, if you sublimate the shirts, you could easily put rhinestones on top of the on top of the sublimated image, because the sublimation is ink inside of the fibers of the shirt, so the rhinestones will stick. And then I was off to something totally new.
Right. Now what about DTF? Do they stick to DTF good or no?
Yes, it will. You just want to make sure that
Be careful out there.
when you do your DTF, that
Huh?
you're using maximum pressure.
Make sure you put a jacket on.
You want to make sure when you're using DTF, you're using maximum pressure so that the stones actually.
Now, do you do DTF?
I do. I'm in the process of getting another DTF printer right now. I have a 13 by 19, and I converted myself, but one of the lines had split. So I ordered a replacement cis tank, and I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law, she bought a DTF printer because she does it, and
Yeah.
some job Turkish they broke up and he poured water in her printer. I know, right?
Oh,
I say, girl, he'll be going. I say he'll be going to jail. I wouldn't care. I say he don't mess
yeah.
with your livelihood. I say that's not right.
Yeah, that's
And
that's that's not right.
yeah, I say that's not right. I say, but if you like it, I love it. So
Hey, we got some people out here that follow God and truth and nail, then other people, who let the devil take them and do whatever he want with them. So I just pray for better days. You know what I mean?
yeah, apps, that's all you can do. Yep. So I was just like, you know what? I just told my sister, I said, you know what? I craft as a hobby because it give me peace. And I told my sister, I say, I get paid. I buy this for this person. I take care of this person. I do this for that person. I said, and at the end of the day, I ain't did nothing for myself. I say, so this year I made it a pact that every pay period I was investing in myself. So this is my first paycheck out of the new year. And I saw your thing and you say, and the thing you offer classes. I said, oh, he offer classes. Boom, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
take this class. And now I'm gonna be taking them every time I get paid, I'm gonna be taking me a class because I told my sister I brought the Glow Forge. I was gonna set that up today, but I ended up going to lunch with one of the ladies at the church. So that took away 4 hours of my time. So I was like, okay, I get that did this week
so now I'm just
and
up.
play
I'm
with that a little
envious.
bit.
You got to glow forward. I told myself, once I get to the point to where my residual income outweighs my bills, Because right now my residual income only pays for half. I still need to do the trainings. I still need to take orders. I still need to do shirts.
Of
Once it
course.
gets to the point where my residual income outweighs my bills, then I'm gonna go buy me a Glow Forge. I'm gonna take off 6 months and I'm gonna learn Glow Forge.
Well, you know what? I wasn't looking. Listen, I wasn't looking for this Glow Forge. I was at a yard sale because I like the yard sale and go to thrift store. I
Right,
was at the yard sale and this old white lady had this, and she had this for $150. And I told my cousin, I said, she don't know what she got. So I said, ma'am, is this the right price on there? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, you want $150 because I already had been looking at it. And they like
right,
$1,000 in the store. And I
right.
was like, Lord, I ain't got this. I said, I do not have 150. I said, I got my rent money. But my landlord went back home for 3 weeks. So he in DR. So I said, you know what, Lord? I said, I'm finna get this thing and he gonna have to just wait or I pay a late fee. I'm finna get this. So I said, well, anything wrong with it? She say, no, it's brand new. So I didn't want to ask. You don't supposed to ask people where they get stuff from when they selling it. So I asked, I said, well, why are you selling it? She said her son and her buy storage units and then they resell the stuff. She said this was in a storage unit they brought. She said it had all kind of craft stuff in there. She said it had to be a crafter, sweetheart. And I said, well, I'm gonna buy this, and I paid $150 for it. It's brand new, sitting right here on my floor on the floor.
Hey,
I
hey,
bought it
listen.
for $150.
Hey. That's like the holy grail of holy grails. You hear me? Man, if I wouldn't have had $150,
Yeah, and
I
I was
would have,
like,
man, I'm envious.
yeah,
OMG.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I got it sitting right there too. And I was like, geez, and I bought a lot of go see what who car that is. And I bought a whole bunch of sublimation. She had a whole lot of like um 13, no, 11 by 17 car sublimation paper. She had, I think I bought like 30 or 40 packs of the
Man,
8.5 by 11 sublimation paper. She was selling that for $2 or $3 for the big packs of it. And I was just like, Lord, and I bought it. I was like, I'm just gonna buy it, Lord. It is what it is. This my year. I said I was gonna step out on faith and start doing more stuff, and that's just what I did.
that's,
That's just what I did.
you hit the lick of a lifetime.
And you know what? And I was on my way to work. I never go down the street. This particular street, I never go down the street. But this particular morning, it was an accident, so I turned to go around so I wouldn't be late to work.
Hey, listen, I was watching a
And I was like, oh
video.
shoot, a yard sale. I was like, I'm just gonna stop and look.
Mm, mm, mm.
You got to tap it a little bit. You got to hit it a little bit. Yeah, you got to hit it a
I'm,
little bit and it'll work. I got to get the battery change.
I'm still over
Yep,
here
it's
in
right there.
complete awe.
Yeah, it's sitting right there on my floor on the corner there. I opened it up and got the little paper out, and I was gonna download it and start playing around with it. But you got to have it on so it can link to your thing.
Right. Man,
So
man,
that
man.
was my goal today, was to set it up so I could play with it, because I want to do some croc charms and some keychains, and stuff like that. But I didn't get around to it. But hey, I got, this weekend, I get to it. So
Right.
yeah. But one thing, I mean, I watch a lot of videos on it, and it do a lot of cool stuff. So I was just telling my sister, I said, I'm gonna take this class, girl. When I finish this class, I say the next week I'm gonna open up my Glow Forge and I'm gonna play around with that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Here,
So
so what I can conceive from the Glow Forge is once you truly learn how to use it, then you can take your Rhinestone designs and actually laser cut them, like I mean, onto instead of cutting it out with your vinyl cutter,
uh-huh.
you'll stick a thin piece of wood into your Glow Forge, cut all the circles out on
Right.
that.
They have it in stock because I've been buying a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So you got
Oh,
a hard copy basically.
Yeah. Basically, you won't have to buy no rhinestone flock.
Look how
You
you
won't have
smile.
to
You
buy
got a big old smile on your face.
you won't have to buy no boards. All you have to do is buy the little the microchip wood
Wood.
board that you get at Hobby
Right.
Lobby or whatever.
Yeah, Michael's. Because I went and
Man,
brought like some acrylic pieces and I bought, you know, some just like so when I get ready to start practicing, she a mess. That's who dance right there. So the
right,
acrylic pieces. So when I get ready to do like the keychains and the, you know, and I just been buying it. So when I get ready to do it, I have it, you know. But
right.
because they say that on there, they say no more weeding, no more this and that. So I was like, okay. Because a friend of mine, he got one. I don't know if he got that kind, but he do like the pictures on the acrylic pieces. Like he
Yeah,
take your picture, he put it in there and upload the picture and it laser the picture on. I'm like, what? I was like,
yeah,
I won't be one of those. But then when I went to see how much they was, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to save for that. And I told my son, I was like, this is what I want. He was like, Mom, you got stuff you haven't even opened. I said, but when I get ready to open it, I have it.
yeah.
So
And look, God dropped one right in your lap
right in my lap. And you know, I done had this thing for 4 weeks now, and I ain't opened it yet.
for pennies.
Yep,
Oh my goodness.
$150.
All right, so check this out. All I did
Yep, I
here
think I gave
was
it like 300. I bought like 300 and some dollars worth of stuff because I got that.
no, I
That's
was
in
trying to
Cricut.
yeah, I'm in Cricut now. And I just pretty
Okay.
much went to upload image, browse, and remember I put it in my download. So there's the purple raised text right there that we saved as an SVG in Corel. And we open it right up and it's ready. It's ready, already set up as a cut image. You can upload it. There it is right there. Add to canvas. Let me get rid of this. There's our purple rays. What I like to do is I like to highlight it and just double check the size to make sure that it came in correctly. So I'll go back to my Coreldraw. It's 7399 by 3651.
Now is that gonna look cute on the back of a sweatshirt?
Oh
Now is
yeah.
that gonna look nice on the back of a sweatshirt? Okay.
Yes, it will. It will. So
Okay.
7399 and then 3651. I like to double check. 3651, and that's ready. You know,
Okay.
you'll load the rhinestone flock on your mat,
Now
and
this
then
for the rhinestone flock or the vinyl?
this is for the vinyl. This is for the vinyl. Hold on.
Okay, so I do my vinyl, cut that, and then
Hold on. I'm just trying to get it. So okay. It wasn't all of this last time. So now they
yes.
give you a step by step.
Yeah. But I get the picture what you're saying with the Cricut because I pretty much know how to work the Cricut.
Yeah, but they done upgraded it because usually I can walk all the
So
way
then when you
through
do
this
the
step.
rhinestones, it's already
Yeah. See, usually I can walk all the way through this step, skip for now. And it would actually show it on the screen. Let me see here. New project. Boom. Output. Okay. Upload. Boom. Add to canvas. Make it. All right, there it is. No, let's go back. Hold on.
because you got it on a 12 by 24 mat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it ungrouped it the way it did.
Oh, okay.
So I'll highlight it and then flatten. Boom. Okay, so that made it print to cut. Let me go back. Click on it, right click, unflatten. What we actually got to do is welded.
Attach, maybe.
Okay, I see where I messed up at. Let me go back to Coreldraw. Let's go back to our page 1. And right here, let's weld it and then export this as an SVG. Boom.
What, the rhinestone one?
No, the actual,
Image.
this actual black part right here.
Okay.
Like for the rhinestones, we would, let me get rid of all of these. Well, let me put it on a separate page. I don't want to get rid of it. Let me just copy this part. Like for the rhinestones, you'll basically select all of the pink dots, boom, and copy them. And I like to right click and combine. And then I'll draw a box like so. Boom. Make the box black and send it to the back. And then we'll take all of those pink dots, hold shift, select the black, and then we'll trim through that. So what we want to save is this part here. It looks just like that. Now we'll export that as an SVG. Purple rays, stone group. Export as an SVG. Now, when we go to Cricut and we upload it, upload image, stone group here, we open it. Oh, we can't see it because I got to right click on it here. Boom. I'm gonna save it again. I think it still would have worked, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the circles. So we're just gonna replace that image with the one we just saved. Boom, now we can see it. We couldn't see it before because it had the outline on it and the circles were, but I think it still would have worked. Let's upload it. Now when we add the canvas.
Now you don't have to mirror this, do you?
Cricut does it automatically. So let's delete it here.
The rhinestones, do I have to mirror that? Oh, okay.
When we go to make it right here, it doesn't have to be mirrored because you're gonna brush the stones in directly like that.
Flat down. Okay.
Yeah, and pick them right up.
Okay, gotcha.
So now it's ready to be cut out on your Cricut, and just pretty much you should be able to hit cut from here. But my Cricut isn't plugged up.
Okay.
So that's for the stones. If we were doing the text, we would just, grab our text and do it the same way. Add the canvas. We'll do our text the same way. We would grab the black text here. We would export it as a text. Boom. Save it. And then when we open it up in Cricut, it'll come up as flat text like so. Upload.
Like it in the wall.
Now I believe on this part right here that it should mirror it for you, but let's see. Purple rays. Make it. Okay, so right here is where you would mirror it in your Cricut. In your Cricut. Boom.
So that's already mirrored.
Well, it's not already mirrored. I hit mirror down here.
Oh,
And
okay.
inside Cricut.
Okay.
And it'll mirror it for you.
But you say the rhinestones, you don't have to mirror it.
No, you don't. You don't
Okay.
want to mirror it.
Okay, gotcha.
You'll end up just wasting flock and got to cut it out over again.
Just the vinyl.
Just the vinyl.
And that ain't cheap. Okay.
Right.
All right, cool. All
That's the
righty.
end of our training for today.
I
What
sure
I'm going to do
appreciate
is,
it.
it usually takes about an hour to render the video, and then I'll send you a video link after I upload it.
Okay. All right. Now, do you send me this, what you did?
Huh? Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
I'm gonna send you the actual Coreldraw file so that you can open it up in Corel.
Okay. Do you need my email address or something to send it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll send it to you. So what other stuff you teach?
I teach rhinestones, how to do rhinestones with sublimation and DTF. Now I teach AI art, but then I also I attempted it this past Saturday, but I want to eventually get around to doing a class on how to set up your Etsy shop and how to drive traffic to your Etsy shop in order to start getting sales.
Okay.
Now,
Now I do want to take another rhinestone class. I
okay.
want to, take another one where I'm more like today. To me, what I wanted to achieve today was what we did. I got my stuff set up, but basically I took notes. I watched you maneuver because I'm more of a let me see and then I can do.
Okay. So next time we'll take
Type
the
person.
approach where
So basically I kind of like watch you. So go ahead.
no, so next time we'll do it the opposite way where I'll let you take the control and then I'll just sit back and guide you like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to take another class and I definitely want to do an AI class.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to do an AI class.
So I want to set up the AI class to where it's definitely more people, but I mean we can do it at one-on-one, but I think when it comes to AI, it's more beneficial if it's actually in a class setting with a group of people. That way, everybody's inputs get recorded, and that way, because last time I did one with multiple people, we were truly able to see the power of talking to AI versus prompting AI. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says, it's all about the prompts. It's all
Gotcha.
about the prompts.
All right. How much? So this class is $50, right?
Correct.
Okay. So the rhinestone class is 50. And how much is the AI class?
The AI class is somewhere around $15, $20.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad at all. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
so I will be
remember,
looking to.
You gotta remember with the AI class, the software that we're using is free. Like, you know what I mean? So there's no prerequisite on trying to get any software. So that's why I'm hosting it as a cheaper training for everybody.
Yeah, because I'm gonna play around with that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna probably if I don't do it this Saturday because I'm working all this week and I know I'm off, I could do like a Friday evening when I get off of either Saturday or Sunday. So I'm looking to do it probably next weekend or definitely the weekend after the 26th, 27th. Yeah, see, I like that. That's nice. Now, what is that one? Oh, wow.
The Versace head.
Yeah, see, I like that. See, I like that. That is nice.
I just
Now, the white in there, is that white in there is rhinestones or vinyl?
Everything is rhinestone.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
This took me probably about 2.5 days in the software
to design it. Yeah,
because you can
that's
find
nice.
that Greek key
Yeah,
circle.
I want to design because I like my granddaughter to stand out. So
yeah, like you can find that Greek key circle But when you put it into Coreldraw and you trace it, you still got to do some editing to it in order to get it to look like the Versace circle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it took so long. Like, but
Yeah, because I be going on your thing buying a lot of. I haven't used a lot of them yet. I just bought them, so I have
yeah.
them.
Whenever you
But I
ready to
said I was going
start
to
one,
start
just
using them
call
because I
me.
wanted to make my pastor one, the one that said, "All right."
Whenever you ready to
Well,
start one, just call me and be like, "Hey Ray, I want to know if you put this one together." Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'll do a quick video to help everyone to put it together.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So I did. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play around with it. Like I said, I got my software. I know I got the 15 days for the Coreldraw and the 30 days for that. That way, that'll give me time to decide if I want to spend that $500 on that software. But it looks like it's a pretty easy software too. So
Yeah,
that's going to be my next, thing to do.
it's easier than a lot of people think. Most people just get overwhelmed because software in general, all software in general, can look confusing until you understand it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because like to me, looking at Coreldraw as you was in there moving around and designing it and stuff, it sort of looks like Photoshop a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
If you
yep,
think about it, they all look the same because they all pretty much do the same type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? You just gotta familiarize yourself with what the icons are, what they look like, and what they do. Once you get
correct,
that, then you'll be able to work any graphic software because you'll understand the A is for text. You'll understand that the arrow is for selection. You'll understand that that little square is to draw a rectangle. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll start coming second nature to you once you see the icons. They're gonna be like, well, I know what that icon is because it does the same thing in Photoshop. You know what I mean?
correct. Well, I got my little notes. I must play around. I ain't gonna play around with it tonight because I gotta get my granddaughter hair did for the parade tomorrow. And so I'm gonna do that. But tomorrow when I come home, this is gonna be my main goal to play around with this. I will be reaching back out to you probably within the next week or so to take another class where like a refreshers, but go into a little more, um, and stuff. And then I want to go into the AI too.
Sure, for sure.
All right. Well, I sure appreciate it. If I have any questions, I can inbox you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Until we meet again.
All right. Thank you. Oh, I'll send my email on to your thing, to your messenger.
Okay, great.
All right. Thank you.
All right now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.